Hey friend, if you're anything like me, your high school years or your 20s wasn't exactly how you imagined it to be. In this video, I'm going to talk about the habits that I started years ago in order to help me manage the struggles a bit better now that I'm 24. My number one habit is physical health, exercise, and nutrition. When I was 16, I was struggling. I wasn't really in shape. I was overweight. My diet wasn't good. It was terrible. I was eating Nutella and dry bread in the morning before going to school. I remember it was second year of my high school. I started going to the gym for the very first time. I did not know what the barbell was. I knew that there was this big, heavy metal long stick, but I didn't know that that's the barbell. I just heard the word barbell and I saw that metal thing, but I did not know that's the barbell. So I started with that knowledge and background. But I remember very clearly when I was 16 and I started going to the gym, I started with 3 days a week and I stick to it. And slowly that 3 days became 4 days and that 4 days became 5 days. And for a very long time, I was training 6 days in a row. That habit alone made the biggest change of my entire life because I was seeing changes in my body. And when I'm putting all those efforts in the gym, I don't want to just eat crappy food and fast food. So I had to learn the nutrition part as well. So I was reading, I was doing everything that I could to learn more about fitness, nutrition, bodybuilding, exercise, and all of that. I'm still trying to learn more, work with coaches, try to learn as much as I can and try because it's a never-ending thing. When I first started the gym, it wasn't really for my mental health. It was only for, I want to lose weight. But then I lost the weight, but then I was like, oh, I need to add more muscle to this frame. And then I add that muscle, then I was like, well, what's next? I need to make it better. I need more lats, I need more hamstrings, I need more quads, I need more shoulders. Let's add more rear delts. And that is a game. Hormozy has a really good quote. Losing weight is not the goal. The goal is to stay in shape. The goal is not to get married. The goal is to stay married. But as I was in the gym doing all the work, all of a sudden I realized that I'm feeling much better mentally. Every time I finished the workout, I felt better after. The harder the workout, the better the feeling after that. And I believe that having that mental toughness that I developed through the gym, through hard workouts, through diets, meal preps, it helped me develop a character that can overcome any kind of hardships. It can be anything in life. You know how life is. There's a lot of ups and downs. There are bad things happening every day. So having that mental toughness taught me a lot in order to stay focused and not get so distracted by the things that are happening in my environment. And I'm so thankful to the 16 years old version of me to start going to the gym and had absolutely no idea what he was doing. If you're struggling mentally or even physically, just by going to the gym, you're gonna develop that mental toughness and you're slowly gonna make that physique that you always wanted to have. And start easy. I told myself I'm gonna start 3 days a week, and then I slowly added more days and more days, and then I started to know more about diet, nutrition, and all of that. And now as a package, I can manage what to eat, how to train. Maybe if I want to have a pizza, I can have that while I can keep my six-pack. So it's a package and balance that you can develop over the years. Number 2 is mental health and mindfulness and stress management. I struggled a lot in school, even when I was younger, way before high school. This is something that I know I need to work more on, like yoga, like meditation. On the other hand, what I like the most, instead of watching Netflix, I really like to listen to podcasts, read some personal growth books. I'm still on the way. I'm still trying to maximize that, listen to podcasts as much as I can and put the work in, but that's the work in progress. Stress management, I think I got better than before, but mindfulness, I need to work on that still. Number 3, financial health, savings, and budgeting. When I first started to make money independently, I read the book Richest Man in Babylon. Even from the very first chapters, the book talks about finances and budgeting in a very inspiring way. And it shows of how to manage your finances. When I was researching for this video, I found that based on a 2023 survey by Bankrate, 57% of Americans cannot afford a $1,000 emergency expense. So that alone says a lot about budgeting managing your finances, and it shows how important it is to start saving and growing that savings account. And I start putting what I learned into practice, and I'm grateful for that. So financing, saving, and budgeting is a big part, and I am happy that I start doing that as soon as I start making money. Number 4, friends and hobbies. My university years when I was studying physical therapy was exactly when COVID happened. So I didn't really experience the uni life. We were mostly home, at least for almost half of the program. We were home and doing online classes and online exams. So I didn't really get to experience the uni life. But as soon as the university was finished and COVID was gone as well, thank God, most of my friends already left the country, so it was a very small group of us. We still started to go outside and make some memories. Although we didn't really experience a lot, I'm still grateful that we got a chance to do something. We were studying together, having food together, and watching movies. That's basically it. But we also got a chance after COVID to go outside, go on a hike, and that is one of my favorite memories. And hobbies. I grew up playing video games. Now I do have PlayStation and Xbox. However, I don't have the time to sit down and play the game. I usually see myself just scroll on Instagram, and I hate that. Every time I realize that, I just hate that. So now my focus is, if I have some free time, I would rather go outside, get some fresh air, go for a walk, or just play a video game. That's more rewarding than just mindlessly scrolling. A video game, especially the video games I like to play more story games. The story, it's beautiful when you're in it. Prague really got so cold so fast. It was like 30 degrees 2 weeks ago. Now it's 10 or 12. The last thing that I really like to focus on is to recommend to spend some time alone. Being alone helps you reflect and get you to know yourself a bit better, because when you're surrounded with people, it's really hard to focus on yourself, your real self. So when you're alone, when you're done with everything that you had to do for that day, work, school, whatever, when you're done with everything, when you're alone, it's easier to reflect and really get to know yourself a bit better. So I would say embrace the time you have alone, because that's so valuable. So yes, going to gym, doing sports, having some physical activity, managing your finances, developing your personal growth and mindfulness, developing a budget, spending time alone, spending time with your friends and loved ones, and have a hobby on the side. These are the habits that I managed for the past few years. I'm a work in progress, and I know there's a lot to learn and do, but so far these are the things that I'm really happy that I've done. I know it's not perfect, and today I'm just talking about the things I've done in the past few years, and I am happy for most of them. But yeah, if you also left home or you're thinking about leaving home, I just made this video last week. I put it somewhere around the screen, and yeah, that would be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're also working on a habit or you developed some, please share that in the comments so we can talk about it and share our experiences. Also, please subscribe if you like this kind of vibes. I'm trying to make the videos better every week, and it would be great to have your support. Thank you so much for watching again, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.